Hey, welcome back to another video. I'm sorry I haven't posted in such a long time. My graphics card went out on my computer, and then I got a new one, and I saw this game's demo come out on the 3rd, and I was interested in playing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. We'll go ahead and make our little character. So this is a demo. That means nothing. You can't save your settlement yet. There's no combat in the game, but it is a fun little game. It is actually pretty interesting. I played a little bit of it just to see how it is, and honestly, I do love it. Like, you can like upload custom textures and everything. I think that's when the game actually comes out here, sooner or later. It's not now, but it is, I believe, planned for a launch for early 2023. So yeah, let's go ahead. Everything balanced, weather effects balanced. Yeah, looks good. And then obviously when the game does come out next year, we're going to try to do everything on hard mode sooner or later. That's the hopes. So we've got a little oxen right here. Oh. And I do love this game. I forgot how. Oh, the little eyeball. And you just walk around, hang out with your people in the town. I do love that. New message. There is a fire at the heart of every settlement, a bastion of safety, warmth, and light against the darkness of the world. On this cold spring morning, your men blow on their fingertips, their breath clouding in the air. But there is plenty of work to warm them. As the toil begins, you can almost imagine you hear the ring of anvils, the tolling of bells, the cries of the marketplace. Possibilities. So basically, it's just asking us to make a granary, logging camp, forger hut, and storehouse. All easy task. Let's go ahead and get that set up. So go ahead and pause it here. We'll see where we're at on the map. Okay, we spawned in Reichenfurt. Okay, I will never be able to pronounce that name. We are on like a little mountaintop. Like, if we had like if like the army was implemented, this would be like a good place to put like a wall right here. And like, I think like we'll have to defend this area as well. But that wouldn't be too hard. Put like a little wall right here, defend our borders. But this is like the defense like location. This is like the hilltop. Like, they would have to actually come up the hill to fight us, and we would have the high ground. So this is actually a good place to like first start your civilization at. So hit the C muscle, or the C key, not muscle, C key, to open up our build menu. So we have a logging camp. We have hunt, right? Oh, we got 2 hunts close to each other. I love to see that. We have iron and we have berries. All right. I think I'm gonna put the logging camp back here. Somewhere like that. Run a road down to it. Maybe later on. We don't exactly know how we're going to set up our town or a village yet. I will put this probably over here. Does seem like a good place to put it. Forester hut. I always like putting it beside the logging camp. I do eventually put one beside the what is this? The woodcutter lodge as well. Sooner or later. Put it in a way we can get that road going. Oh, it's too steep. Oh man. Okay. We put it like this. Would be alright too. Gotta make sure it's like flush. Yeah, that looks alright with me. Gonna have a road going to this, and then maybe down here. I do like encircling my my hitch post here. Just makes it feel a little bit better. Maybe circle it like this. And then, bam. All right. So that's set up. we have this as well. So we'll just run this road out here. We do need a hunter's camp, and we can put it on the road right here. We'll put another one down here eventually. We only need one at the moment, and I'm going to put this bad boy over here beside the berries. And we'll go ahead and let them start building. I do want to put this priority up because timber is something we need. We're good on food for the moment. We have 3 months of food, so I'm not really worried about food all too much at the beginning. I'd rather get that timber up so we can start building houses, and or I think they call it bagat. Oh man, I'm gonna have trouble pronouncing this name. Burgage. I don't know why they didn't just call them houses, but I think this is centered around Poland or French, or Polish or French. You know, inside a family there. Assign one here. So in this game, how it works is you assign families to task. So each family can have a certain amount of people in it. For now, they start out with 1 person per family. But you assign those families to this task. So like right now, it only has 1 person on it. But if that family grows, it could have more than 1 person on it working on it. It just depends on how big that family is. And that grows when you make the houses. So, we shall see how far we can get in this demo. See if there is like limited access. I haven't watched too many videos on it. I watched some, but I haven't watched like detailed videos, or I try to like keep myself in the dark for as long as possible. Let's see where our fertile ground is. So over here, flax is right here, barley is right here. I mean, we could... No, I guess flax and barley don't really overlap each other anywhere. So I might put homes down here, start bringing homes down here. Have like a flax farm here, an ember farm over here, and a barley farm over here. I think that's how we're gonna do it. Forster hut. Let's put a family on that.
Let's get to work.
I have to say, it's really amazing, like the feeling of like building up your settlement in this game. It doesn't remind me of any other game, to be honest with you. Like people say it reminds them like Anno 1800 or, you know, Banished. It doesn't remind me of, because with the building mechanics, like maybe with the like Forster hut, but with like the with the houses, no, but the houses are very unique in terms of building. Also, the like the manors and stuff, or the Bailey walls. It's like it's just only unique. I don't know words. Unique style, and it's interesting. It flows pretty good in this game. It flows really good in this game. So we're waiting for this forager hut to come up and collect some of these berries before it gets winter. Okay, forager hut is up. We'll go ahead and slow it down a little bit. So I like to play these games on super speed unless I'm doing something very important. Which right now we're not doing anything really important. We just sit here and talk. But yeah, this game is like super unique, and I can't wait to experience like the full game of it with the armies and stuff when that comes out next year. I think that's going to be super like unique to this game. I don't see another game copying that anytime soon or doing better than that anytime soon. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. I do want to go ahead and construction. We'll get some granaries going. Probably gonna put one down here and a storehouse right beside it. That leaves us with no timber, but that's all right. We'll get timber. We need 2 timber per home, so it's not too hard to get it. It just takes a couple of years to get enough timber for homes for our people. We'll go the first winter without homes for everybody, but as long as we have food, we're good. Now, I do like putting people in these storehouses. Unfortunately, we can't do that until we get 7 homes. So that's gonna be the first thing, is getting 7 homes or 14 timber. Get 2 people, 1 person each of these storage units, and then going from there. And then we'll start building like farms and stuff. The hardest thing in this game is switching from like hunting and gathering to farming. Like you can kill your people so quick if you don't switch it at the right time. We also have to be aware of the approval rate. I don't think this is implemented just yet. I think it's waiting for the full game to come out for their approval. But when it does come out, you still want to like be wary of that approval rating, because it does affect your population growth and your militia. So if your militia doesn't like you, they're not going to fight for you. Then we got 11 months of food. That's nice. That's really nice to see. All right, we can start building our houses just for a bit. Just build a couple of them. I think I'm gonna put them right here. So this is that unique feature I was talking about with the houses. Like you can put them in all different kinds of shapes and whatnot. They can get on the fit your need for the settlement as you start growing out. I don't think I did those correct right though. Let me go ahead and, because when I start out building these houses, I want to see that star, and I'll show you the star I'm talking about. Nope, that's 2. This should be 3. Yeah, so there's like a little star right there, a little symbol. That means you can have like chicken coops, carrot farms, or goats in your houses, and that gives you food. And then later on, you can have, I don't think it's implemented in the game yet, but like tailors and stuff that make clothes as well. As you can see, there's no tailor shops in the actual game. So your houses are what makes your clothing for your people. But I don't think that's been fully implemented into the game yet, not in the demo version. So we have to wait until your actual full release until that is actually available. But it does look like an interesting concept. Like you're not making like actual tailoring shops or brick makers. You're actually doing it in houses. People are actually doing it at their house. All right. So this house is almost built. That will give 3 families homes. I don't think we're going to get enough timber. Oh, look. So we have to make a well and the houses. So we do need to make a well. That'd be a good bet. We don't have any timber though. We need 1 timber. So let's go ahead and speed up to 16x and see if we can get that timber pretty quick. So timber relies on your ox. Like he'll come over, the ox will come over here and grab stuff from like the logging camp and bring it to your houses, or they'll also bring it to the storehouse. So right now he's filling up the houses. Now he'll start storing it in the storehouse. There we go. All right. And since we are not doing anything back here, we'll make the well right there. So I'm not too sure what the storehouse, like having workers in the storehouse does, because the ox is what carries stuff from the storehouse to, or from the logging camp to the storehouse, and from like the hunting camp to the storehouse. Not too sure on what the workers or the families assigned to those houses really do, if not anything. Or I could be wrong and they could be the ones that control the ox. Go get it and bring stuff. I could be wrong on my assumption, but I don't believe they do anything right now in the current implementation of the demo. So I want to wait to a couple more, maybe 6 timber before we start making more houses. So you can see the houses aren't completely even. Like they have some kind of like unevenness to them. Like this has like, it's not completely straight. And that's just adds to the appeal of the game, because no city is going to have straight housing, or you know, their houses are going to be a little crooked here and there. So I do like that aspect of the house building. It does make it look unique. So when you get like a big city or a big village, like it's going to look unique to how you build it. Not just some generic, like you place a perfectly square house here or perfectly square building there. It's going to be unique. I'm just waiting for this ox to give me some logs. Homeless families. Still got 2 homeless families. Hopefully I can get 1 timber to correct that. That's 3 houses. Don't want that. That's 1 big house. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this, so that we don't have any homeless people in the city. We can get rid of this homeless tent. We also want to get rid of these supplies as well. We have to have a person in the storehouse to actually come and get these supplies. I think that's the only real only thing they do is gather supplies from somewhere else. But I have never seen them like transport supplies to a building site. We're actually getting some people. 3. I don't know how 5 men made more people, but that is the game's logic, and we go with it. But yeah. All right, so we almost got no homeless. Got 1 more house left to go, and it's almost built. That means for the winter they will have, they will have nothing left to complain about. So I think this is big enough for our houses. The roads are super unique in the way that they're not straight either. I do like that aspect. You get these like really uneven roads, and it just makes it look super awesome. So now we got to start building more houses in order to get more people, more families. We can assign those families to task. Like I said, farming is, you need to start farming as soon as possible. As soon as you can get people to farm, whether it's putting 2 people on a farm, your best bet is starting with oh man, I think it's called emmer, which is wheat. And that way you can start making bakeries, or making these guys, the ovens. So you want a farmhouse, which we can go ahead and build. Let's see where that emmer was. So I might make a farmhouse here, and then we'll start making some fields back here. You won't make too many big fields. I don't want it though. But we do need fields that are on a cycle. So we do need 3 fields. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And so we got 3 fields. We got a farmhouse coming. This will be emmer, like emmer, and then we rotate fallow. Then we'll do fallow, then emmer. And then this is so we can keep that quality at 88%. So if you do it every year on 1 field, that quality goes down. So you want to make sure you're doing it like in rotations. And 3 fields does take up a lot of room, but it's worth it to get that quality up. So we want to go ahead and start with a windmill. No, we don't have the people for it right yet. We don't have enough resources, that's right. But when we do have enough people, we want to go ahead and start switching over that as quickly as possible. because bread is one of the best ways to feed your people. Now, I wish they would have like a nutrition thing in the game, as they want to be semi-realistic about like this era. Like, you can't survive on bread forever. Like, you need some protein. So if they would have like nutrition for your settlers, that would be awesome as well. But I'm not sure if that's a feature planning for next year when it releases, or if that's going to be an update later on. I'm not sure, or if it will never be in the game. But I think if they want to be super realistic, that needs to be in the game. You have to have some kind of protein or like fruits and vegetables to survive. So what storage is reach? Oh, it's probably one of my like hunting. Yeah. Oh, the woodcutter lodge. That's all right. So we can go ahead and put down the windmill. I think I want to put it right here. I'm not sure if I can put that communal oven. No. Maybe I'll put the communal oven here, and I'll put the windmill down here. And that way we're already like prepared for that inevitability when we switch to farms. Because if we're not prepared right now, it's going to be a shock to us, and we're going to start losing people like crazy later on. So we're going to go ahead and prepare for that. And then put a windmill. I think that was a good place for a windmill. No, it was not. Let me go ahead and delete that. Alright, so windmill. Set 60%. 88%. I'll put it back here. Don't mind doing that. That's a good place too. So communal oven's up. We don't have any grain right now to switch to communal oven. We definitely don't have the windmill up to make grain. We do need more houses though. So as soon as we start getting more logs now, we'll get more houses. But we're good on food, at least for the winter. And I don't know if food spoilage is a thing. I know like it can get damaged by the winter. And if it's hot in the summer, you can get damaged as well. But I don't know if it spoils like Farthest Frontier. Farthest Frontier is like the most realistic food city builder, because food spoils in that game pretty quick. So I'm not sure if it's, like I said, I'm not sure if it's a feature they're going to implement when the game fully launches. I hope it is, because it makes it so much better. We'll go ahead and get 2 more bungalows. I'm going to call them bungalows. I don't know the proper name for them. But we'll just get 2 more. We'll put them right there. We'll switch them up. And yeah, we'll get those 2 built so we can actually start getting more people into the settlement. And actually might start doing farming next year. Like, you don't want to rely on meat and berries forever. Yeah. And I think on these houses as well, on these house plots, you can actually have like cooks. So they'll cook like this meat, this like, and they'll make actual like meals out of it, which is nice. I did think I did see a feature for that when I was looking at the tier 2 houses. So yeah, it's pretty nice. So this second house, or this other house, is almost built. We do have one more family in the in here, so we're gonna put him on. I suppose we're gonna put him on storehouse for now. Get some of these supplies out of the weather. I'm gonna put this other family on granary. So with the farms, I do need to start off. You do need 2 people or 2 families on the farms, and you need 1 family. So we need 4 more houses in order to complete these farms. So we can build 3 more, and then we'll have to go down and build some more. I do want to delete these roads though, and we're gonna move this hitch post somewhere else. It's plus I wish I could delete this. We can't delete that, unfortunately. I'm probably gonna put the hitch post right here. That way, we probably potentially have more houses over here. Don't know. We need to conserve space. Like, on this rock, we don't have really much space we can build houses. Like, you see if it goes in a downward slope right here. So you just have to, like, plan ahead on these types of games. I do need to build 4 more houses, though. I think that's, like, the requirement here. Let's go ahead and go into this. Look. Look at the windmill. That is nice. Look how it's built. It's built on... It doesn't have an inside, but we're not judging that. That might be coming later on. I do love the way this looks. Look at the people doing their job. We do not look the best. I hear something going on in here. Interesting. Okay. Alright. We'll go ahead and go back to this. That is such a unique view. I love it. I don't think there's any other settlement building game that does that. So, let's go ahead and build 3 more of these plots. Oh, what? None. They're making it too big. For some reason, it doesn't want me to line it up properly. That's all right. That's unique feature of this game. We'll just get it as good enough to build a road down. All right. We'll just do that. Doesn't need to be 100%. And I'll do one more like this. Doesn't need to be, like I said, the appeal of this game is that it's crooked. Everything's not lined up with each other. That really makes it beautiful. So. So yeah, we'll get these houses up and we'll start getting people in the farms. I do need one more house to go ahead and start with the bread making. But, you know, that'll come. Next season we'll get some farmers going. Let's get one on here.
We need more workers here.
We'll start getting the farm going and the windmill. And then eventually we'll make another house for the communal oven. Like, see how, like, months of food is going down so fast now? Even though we have the same amount of food. Because we're starting to get more population into the settlement. So that's it. As I said, you need to start focusing long-term on food. Instead of relying on these hunts. Yeah, I could put more people on the hunt. But it wouldn't change our food situation that much. Because these are a limited resource. Like 23, 41 here. I could change this down to 15. It would give us a little bit more food, a little extra food, but it wouldn't change all too much. I think we have 2 people in here. Let's get the windmill going. Let's get another house. I'll wait till I get some more timber. See, the thing about houses, though, is that we get, about food, is that the more food we have, the more houses we can get. The more population we can get into the settlement. So that's why you want to focus on a mass production of bread beforehand, just so you can start getting your population up quicker. If you're not worried about food, and you're not getting like a mass production of food, you're not going to get that population up as fast as you need to. Especially when this game hits release and you can actually start making armies. Like it's a race to get your own militia. So, right here. That looks good with me. Bring the house. Bring the road down at least to here. Oh, for now. That'll let me get 2 more people. One for the communal oven, and I'm gonna get another logging camp as well. So we can get our timber up a little bit. Basically, like, this isn't a tutorial on how to play this game. Like, this all could change by the time it's released. It's just if it doesn't change, then this is how you really want to boost your economy. Like, this could all be just a demo. Alright, it is just a demo, but it could all just be like hand holding right now to give you like give us like a look on what it could be. But I don't think this is going to stay the same or be this easy to start making bread as quickly as possible. We'll get another one for logging camp, and that will get our food production up pretty good. I'm going to build this road like this, and then up. All right. Oh, so that's good. That's good for now. They should start making emmer. Oh, they're doing 2 fields of emmer. Not what I wanted. It's supposed to cycle. The thing that's a bug with the game, it doesn't cycle. Like when it's fallow, it doesn't cycle for some reason. It's all right. I'm gonna burn the crops on this one because I don't want that to be a thing. I just want 1 harvest of emmer. Fallow. Just want 1 harvest of emmer. Because we don't have enough people to maintain 2 fields. Nor do we have enough storage to maintain 2 fields. Once I do get 1 more timber, we're going to make some more houses. Food is 3 months right now. That's all right. As soon as this grows, which is almost 14%, it will start being mashed down in the farm for grain, and then that grain will come to here, be mashed down to flour, and then will come to here to be cooked. Oh, we need okay. That's 4 houses. All right, we just need 2 more timber then. And then when we get that going, we can put we're gonna put an iron mine over here as well. Let's start getting that set up. I'll get it right here, and I'll get this road going down to it. All right, that looks good. Nice out of town. It did cost us the timber. That's all right. We're gonna have to use more timber anyways to get bloomery and a smithy up. And this way we can make tools. I know tools are gonna have a lot more like usefulness later on. Not in the demo though. All it is used right now is to get these up. Like you can, as you can see, you can have a vegetable garden, a chicken coop, and a goat shed. And that's tier 1. Tier 2 is you can have a lot more stuff. We'll see that later on in the gameplay. So yeah, just 2 more timber and we'll be all right. I do want to get like this maxed out. Fuel we're good on. I'm not worried about fuel at the moment. I do want to potentially, no, not Forger Hut. I do want to get another person on hunting camp. Maybe put one down here as well for these deer. Even though they are being farmed by these guys right here, I don't think it's quick enough. Our meat production is at 29. I do want to get at least 1 person on the mine. These things are infinite in the demo right now. Don't know if they're going to be infinite in the actual game launch. It has been hinted at that they will be. So we shall see. But they are extremely overpowered. Because you get like 50 ore in like 2 minutes. So we're almost have that timber. And I think that the bad thing about this place is it doesn't have a stone spawn. And unfortunately you can't go somewhere else and put a stone deposit. And I'm gonna show you if I can. So to get stone, you're supposed to put down a mine on it. Right on top of it. It has no command over this region. But like if you see right here, it has like stone deposits. And I was told you're supposed to put a mine on it to get those stone. But currently at the moment, you can't put a mine over it. Unless you can like, unless it's not in the game at the moment. But I was told to get stone. I'm not sure why it doesn't work. Well, yeah, I have to say, all in all, this has been a very fun demo to play. I've enjoyed playing it. I am a like hardcore like city builder, like end zone, worlds apart. I play Farthest Frontier, hardest mode. Play Anno 1800. Like I play all these games, and this has been probably a fairly received demo. I've really enjoyed playing this demo. The only thing I hate, and I hope they fix it, is when you pause and you hit your spacebar, it doesn't go back to your speed that you're at. It goes back to the 1x. Minor bug can get fixed pretty easily, I know. Alright, we're at 12 assigned families. Alright. Need one more timber and we can have 16. Like, look how like unique these, like, I know I did this. That was my mess up, but like every house like rotated, or like every other house or something like that, or it's nice. I don't mind it too much. I got just how unique it is, and it's not like perfectly square. And I don't have 2 people on this. Why are they not gathering? So we'll get 116 in 42 days. That turns into like 600 grain. And I think like 600 flour, and that's honestly will keep us going for a while. For a while, it will keep us satiated. I'm at 16x speed, but my timber is not going up. Very peculiar. Felling a tree. Okay, so they're cutting down trees. Could just be the time of the year as well. But yeah, alright. We should have that neck timber here in a second. Hopefully. Let's see what they're doing. Y'all still felling a tree? What are they stuck at the farm? I might need to change their work area. Let me do that real quick. Let me put it out here. They might be stuck on that farm. Could be like a bug or something. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna put the Forster's hut and put his work area out here as well. Not so. Oh, so that 117 turned into 914 grain. So it's like a 8.5 to 1, somewhere on that. So for 1 grain you get like 8. For 1 wheat you get like 8 grain. Not too bad. And we're starting to get bread now, which honestly is going to save us. I should want to upgrade this, which I am. And then I'm going to also build some more houses. And there we go. And obviously you can build smaller houses that don't have this stuff in them, or the upgrade path. to save a little bit more room. Say you're somewhere where it's tight and you don't have a lot of space. But it is recommended to build it just big enough to get that star so you can have that tier 2 or level 2 stuff in it. Our food is going up pretty good now. 42 bread, no meat whatsoever. In our larger granary. This holds 1,000 more stuff in the pantry than a regular granary. All right, so go ahead and put one person over here.
We need more workers.
Or one family, not person. Remember, it's families now. It can be a family up to 4 people over here working. I think it is so we've got 13 peasant families and we have 39 people. So it's like 3 people per family right now. I'll put another person on the logging camp.
We need more men at the camp.
And then the last 2 people I'm gonna put on the farm as well. No. Okay. Honestly, like if you just have one field, which I should probably do, and then have like 3 seasons of fallow, one field per every 3 years will provide you enough grain. And I'll probably start doing that. Like, we'll let this one go for this year, and then we'll probably just have one every year because I noticed that you store a lot of grain. Like my last playthrough, I had 3 fields and I was doing this exact same technique, and I had like 4,500 I had 4,500 flour at the end of the year, or in like 3 or 4 years. It was ridiculous. So maybe I'll just go with one field now and have these peasant families working it.
Let's go, people.
But I do need to get a bloomery started. That is the next stage, but they cost like 4 wood each, if I'm not mistaken. 2 each. Okay. That way we can get tools to actually turn these into livestock. Well, livestock actually costs money. Like, so you trade to get that. This costs tools. And then tier 2, it costs tools and money. Probably have more people turning the grain into flour. But we have enough food. I'm not worried about food at the moment. 3 months, that's plenty. Let's go ahead and set up a... You want to set it up down here. Maybe a bloomer right here and a smithy down here.
Let's go, people.
Actually, I could delete this and put the bloomery down here.
Let's go, people.
And that works. Our approval is at 50%. I think 50% is like pretty damn good right now. We do have family doing this. Like, look, they already have 36, 37. Like, we put them in there like 30 minutes, or not 30, like 3 or 2 minutes ago, 2 or 3 minutes ago, and it's already pretty full. We need more houses. We need at least one person in both of these. I think our food situation is pretty much taken care of. Like, if we're making bread, we're making it fast. It doesn't really matter. We're never gonna starve. Like, we still have 836 flour, so we're good on like flour and all that good stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this farm, and yeah, we'll do this. We'll just have one farm every 3 years. That's perfectly okay with the amount of bread and flour we have. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to over like it's already full of flour. So I don't want to. I want to get all this flour made into bread. Oh, we got enough. We got a ton of logs. So I'm gonna go ahead and build some more houses since we are. Oh, deer right there. Okay. I'm going to hopefully get it down here. How many houses is this? 5 houses. That's good enough for now. We just build some roads around it. See, I can't build anything because this supply thing is still right here. I've never figured out how to delete this thing. I wish there's like a delete button. Because it's just taking up unnecessary space at the moment. So we'll get these 5 more families in. We'll get at least... We'll get more people on making bread. And then at least 1 and 1 on this. And then, yeah, that should be good enough. But I am going to build a road. Maybe have it come around here. Like this. That looks good. I still wish I could get rid of this. We want the bloomery up first, and then we want to the smithy next. All right. But yeah, look at our food. Like we have 175 bread. We're good. We're not running out of food. And the more bread we get, like the more this it's going to go up. Like fit 1.5k flour now out of all that grain. It's ridiculous, but it's so powerful. Smithy now.
Come on, people. Get to work.
Like we don't have any meat, even though that does have animals in it. That has animals in it. He's not hunting. So I might go ahead and build another hunters out here, hunting camp. Might build it right here. Don't want to build it. There we go. Because I don't want them to migrate, but I want him to be close enough to where he can kill them. All right. The next family is going to go into this hunting camp. That's what they call it. Not a hunting cabin, a hunting camp. Let's go and get that in there.
Let's get to work.
We do have 2 more houses coming up. I gotta find a place for these guys. Don't really need anybody else in the farm at the moment because this. I guess I can put 2 more families in here. I would like at least 2 more people in the oven though, so we might do that. I might do this because we have a ton of flour. Like, let's be honest, we don't need that much. There's no more grain to turn into flour.
Give us a hand over here.
And we don't need, I guess, we don't need any more people on the field because it's every 3 years. Although they're planting this year as well, so. Kind of weird. I thought it said for the 3rd year, but I digress. I'm probably going to put more people on the hunting cabins, to be honest with you. That seems like a good plan. We have to connect it to a... Let's see if it gets rid of it. I don't know. Sometimes it does get rid of it. In my last gameplay, it was completely gone. But in this gameplay, it doesn't look like it's leaving at all. The thing is, when we get more people, we have to start worrying about fuel. That's another problem. I'll probably put another hunters down here. Or woodcutter. We're still getting berries at least. We are getting more meat. We'll put him in this.
Let's get to work.
So I might just do this. And let's see if we can put houses. Oh, we can. Okay. There we go. That looks good. And I do believe there is a tech tree as well. I discovered it in my last playthrough. I just don't know the option for it again. There's like a tech tree that you could see, like, but it was all locked because of the demo. Hopefully that becomes unlocked because it did look pretty good. Now this is up. We just need more people. We got 4 more houses coming up right now. Oh, 5 more houses. Never mind. And this is that power of that house building. Like, it's all like, it looks natural. Because no house is going to be perfectly the same or perfectly even. It just looks like it blends in with the... You can make it blend... This doesn't look too much like it blends in with this, the city. But you can make it blend in with the city. I'm actually going to get more people on this one before I even put people on this one. Because this one's closer to city. But this mine, like, they're already full. We do have tools. We got 54 tools. All right. So I'm just going to do carrots on a couple of these. Because I do want goats. So we do carrots. Probably do carrots here as well. Don't see why not. And this is a good source of food as well. Not like we need it. We have 500 bread, 6 months of food, or actually 7 months of food, 6 months of fuel. Gonna put some more people on this. So now they're getting more firewood. The next step is to start trading. So I do like putting the trading post out here. We don't have enough timber. Okay. I don't like putting it in the middle of town because the traders come along the King's Highway or the King's Road. So I do like putting it on the road somewhere on the King's Road to trade. If you put it up here, I've never seen them come up this way or to your actual roads. But yeah, we'll get that connected. I forgot I was not connected to King's Road. I'm not sure if we're good on firewood. I don't think so. So I'm going to start putting people over here as well.
Give us a hand over here.
Do have 2 more houses. They'll probably go on the trading posts. And we can put houses back here as well. Like, it's gonna be a pretty big settlement for this demo, for this video at least. All right. I just need more. So, while I'm not gathering enough timber, if you haven't noticed, while stuff is being constructed, is because they'll stop their jobs and they'll go construct buildings instead of doing their jobs. That's why you don't like accumulate like timber or stuff, or like I don't think you accumulate timber or firewood while you have stuff being built, which I think is a pretty bad feature in the game. Like, you should have dedicated builders. There should be like, even if you don't want to like automatically assign them, there should be like a house, like a building house. You assign families and they go around building stuff and repairing stuff. I don't think they should stop their job in the logging camp. to build. But that's just my opinion. That's my personal opinion. Hopefully, it is more thought out, and elaborate when that game actually launches next year. For that, let's go ahead and start trading. So we're gonna put this trading hut. Probably gonna put it close to town, maybe back here, because they can go to town to pantries and get stuff they need. But like I said, there's a little trader right here, traveling merchant. These guys only travel on the King's Road, and it's automated. You can set it up. You'll see when we get the trading posts built. It's automated. They'll just come by like whatever you set. Like if you want to sell or buy, you don't have to actually talk to them. Like I think Farthest Frontier, it does that where you have to actually talk to them and make deals. Nah, not in this game, which is good. I do love that aspect of not having to micromanage that interaction. But yeah, oh no, this game is, it's going to be one of the best city building games when it actually launches. I do believe. I firmly hold that stance that this is probably going to be one of the best. I'm going to go ahead and put this, and then I'm going to put this back here, just so it's connected to the road. I'm going to put a road down here. And over this way. Sooner or later, we're going to have to start thinking about barley and flax. Flax is to get your clothing. I don't know if this is... Okay, it's connected now. So, with that, villager life, we'll set up a market area. Market area goes... I do like the idea of it being in here. Alright. And then you put like stalls, like a food stall, put it right here, firewood stall, and then a clothing stall. Oh, goody, goody. Our trade post is actually, oh, it's not done yet. It's deceiving. It's very deceiving. But I think, nope, we still got 3 meat. So we're not getting that much more meat. I don't understand why. We have 4 people actually hunting. This has 20 animals, okay. This has 20 animals. So they're not repopulating as quick as my previous place. They were populating pretty quick. I had over like 300 meat by this time. So I don't know exactly why they're not populating that quick, but it's all right. Meat was a delicacy back in this era anyway, so it is what it is. Trading post is done. We'll put 2 people on it. We want to sell food. We want to sell bread, at least. And we want to sell it until we have 500. We don't need more than 500. Let's see. I don't think we're really making too much. I don't want to sell my pelts. I don't want to sell my flour. Flour sells for 4. Bread sells for 8. So, tools, we can actually start selling these until we have 20. Because right now they're not really needed. I'd rather have the money than the tools. And we'll do that. What are we lacking on? Firewood. Though we have a ton of people on fuel. For some reason, it's just not enough. Alright. So we just need to get this one built up. And we need to get more oxen. So when we get more timber, we're going to actually build a livestock trading. So, trade. Livestock. And we need two timber for that. We'll get it here in a bit. And then we'll start buying some oxen. Oxen will help transport stuff around. Oh, we got it. We'll put that right here as well. Honestly, that will be good for us. Interesting that the next harvest is in 313 days. But it's all good. We still have a ton of flour left, so I'm not worried about too much. And we do have a ton of bread. So we have 11 months worth of food. So I'm not worried about food too much, as you can see. It is firewood that I am starting to struggle with. Which is crazy because we had 2 firewoods up, 4 people on it. I think we just need more oxen because this thing is getting full and they're unable to work because of that. So I want to go ahead and start buying some oxen. We have 1 in stock. I want 4. And these guys aren't really putting anything in the... Oh, okay. So I want to export only, bread, export only, and that should be good for now. We should start making some money. So our pantry right here is full. That means we come down here and we make another pantry or another granary.
Get to work, lads.
And this granary is, it's getting there. But since I am only doing 1 field a year, I was doing 3, like 1 field every year. So I'm doing 1 field every 3 years. I'm not getting that much storage, which is great. Because my pantries, I had 3 large pantries that were full of flour. So, yeah. You just need to learn how to balance. It's like a balancing act between your pantries and... well, your food surplus, your selling of the food, and consuming of the said food. Which right now we're producing way more than we can consume. So we're at 14 months of food. We need to build more houses in order to combat that. So let's get a bungalow going on. Let's just fill this place with houses. 4 houses. All right. 2, 3. Yep, that works. Get 4 more families in. I do want somebody in here as well. Then we can start doing a field for brewery. Let's see. Field or farming field. And barley. Barley is down here. So I wouldn't mind putting a field like this, maybe. Yeah, that's all right. That works. And doing barley, and then fallow. Doing like a barley field over here. 'Cause I don't think barley would actually grow. Or, nope, I'd rather have it where it can grow at. And we can start getting some beer made. Yeah, we have 950 bread and 200 vegetables. Right, we're good on. It's fuel that we are extremely lacking on for some odd reason. I understand we have a lot of houses, but we do have. Alright, let's go ahead and get you here. We're not making any gold. Oh, okay, we just made some gold. There we go. Or some silver. Nice. I'm gonna get the next 2 people on this.
Come on, people. Get to work.
Barley is gonna get harvested this year as well. And we should start worrying about making some beer. So we need a malt house. Probably gonna throw that down here. I could throw it. Nope. Can't throw it up there. We could make a road down here. Have it come back here. And then we could throw a malt house.
Let's get to work.
And a brewery. And then we'll have to make the tavern. And I do like making a tavern beside my trading post because it just makes sense. We have one person available. That's completely... I'm going to put him here.
Let's get to work.
All right. Well, this is starting to look like a nice little city. This video has been an hour. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But thank you so much for watching. The next episode will be up shortly after this one. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.